Hi my friends, it's Cori. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. This is early, 2 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. I believe it's April 3rd. Anyway, I've had my nap for the night, it looks like. But I've got me my sleepy time herbal tea. It's never made me sleepy before, but we'll try. And I thought we'd do a stitch along. Why not? I'm gonna need, hold on just a minute. I don't know if that helped the lighting situation, but I know it's difficult. Anyway, stitching wise, one of the things I started this weekend was I started my Christmas teapots. Let's see if I have a picture of the front. Here, I'll pull it out. This pattern has 44 colors. And I forgot what it was like to unwind a whole slew of DMC flosses at one time. Try not to show you the pattern itself, but that's the front. It's called, I think it's called Christmas Teapots. That's what I'm calling it, Christmas Teapots. It came from La Petite from France. And anyway, it's cute. It's cute as can be. Getting past lining up all those threads. But here, let me turn this pattern upside down. You can't see. Kitty, Gunther, you know I don't need your help. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. I just started working on the border, and I had to start it like 5 times. I hope I'm done with all that. For some reason I'm using the magic count, and I just automatically started right on the line of it when the pattern doesn't start on the line. And I didn't want to do the whole, I mean, I could have just, if it wasn't gridded, it wouldn't have mattered. I could just go ahead and do it. But twice I got off because of that. Another time my count was just off. I started off with this darker, there's a darker green, I don't know if you can even tell. There's a darker green color, but I was off on it, so that made everything else off. So I had to pull everything out. I don't even know how many times. And I finally just put it away for a little bit, and then I came back because it was calling me. I really wanted to get it started and get working on it. And I just waited a couple hours, and then I pulled it out again and started working on it. And I want to work on it some more, but I don't want to work on it while I'm doing a video because I'm tired of having to pull it all out. I know I'll mess it up somehow if I can't talk and count and stitch at the same time. So, but I'm excited to get started on that one. One of the other things that's happened is I did buy the pattern for the Cat's Library by Irina. I can't even say her last name, but I'm gonna slaughter it. It starts with a G, Garmashova or something like that. And I started buying floss for it, but there are 88 colors in that one. And So I won't be doing that this month. So, but what I'm gonna start on today is, because it's Easter, I'm gonna pull out the Easter bunny with the Easter basket. And I did not realize Easter was coming up so quickly, and I will not finish this one. It's a 27 by 26 centimeter, 14 count, Joy Sunday, and I got this one at New Craft Day for $4.55, and I can't remember, I don't have a date on that, when that happened. So we'll just pull it out. I have not put it on floss drops yet, but I'm going to put it out on my bunny floss drops. I've been waiting for a opportunity to use these for floss drops. It's supposed to be a bunny rabbit garland, but I am going to use it for floss drops for my bunny. Because I, for some reason, get really annoyed with these things that are so wonderful. They don't work. Let's see how many colors there are. 26 colors. I might have to make, there's only 24 bunnies in there. So I will probably, but I don't think it'll be hard to make a couple more of those little bunnies on my own. Maybe by the time I do that, I can order another one. And so these are the colors that are going to be in it. I think they're nice, pretty Easter colors. It's on it takes up 2 cards to do 26. You know what? This has 44 colors in this little baby. I'm gonna order me some more from Amazon is what I'm gonna do. But they're all like 1 strand each. Almost every color has 1 strand except the browns. So maybe I will try and do this without putting it on floss drops. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, I'm just going to do it on here. And I get my needle out. And I won't make you wait for this. I'm going to pause it. Hold on. Okay, the color I'm going to start with, it has a symbol of these blue slash marks going from the bottom left to the top right, and that is color number 38. Wait, hold on. 3835. But is that what color I got? 3835. Okay. So that's where we're going to start. I'm going to just do this little area here, and there's another area here. There's really not a whole lot. There's more over here. So I'm going to go ahead and start in this area right here, so I have a place to go. Back to what I was in my stitching. I worked a little bit on Victoria's Ward. I was really enjoying that. It looks like it's very confetti, and I think there probably are parts that will be, but I was able to, I picked a color. I picked the blue color for the sky, and it turned out that I could just start at one end and sew my way across to the other, even though it was a long piece. I was enjoying it. that one will be one I'll work on when I really want an easy day of it. So, and I worked a little bit more on the Precious Moments. I'm really whittling down the colors on that one. I've converted to, I was working on that one from top to bottom, and now I'm just working on it by putting another color away, you know, do one color and just finish that color out. Because in that I'm trying to finish it, I thought that would be the easiest way to work it. I'm really wanting to finish that so I can wash it up and whatnot. I worked on, I'm trying to think what else I worked on my blue winter bird. I used that. I took that along as a travel piece. I have a feeling that summer cottage that I have in the car for my travel piece, I have a feeling that will never get done because I just don't even want to work on that one anymore. Just so not happy with it. The fabric on this one is actually a little thicker than what I'm used to from Joy Sunday. It doesn't bother me, but some of the other ones I've worked on lately haven't been this thick. It's not as thick as the 11 counts are, but it's just a little bit thicker, a little bit more substantial, which I don't mind. And then I started the Christmas teapots. Well, I guess it's yesterday, but I did that last night. And I'm planning to work on the cat's library from Heaven and Earth Designs. And if I'd have been thinking, I would have had that for you guys to see today too. Eventful things that have happened is I bought an expensive one of those Seresto collars for my dog. Those collars, they work really well. I know you have to be careful. Some dogs are sensitive to them, but my dog seemed to be fine with it. And I bought one for Freya, and like 4 hours later, my brother-in-law calls me to tell me he took it off because, and I don't think you can put them back on. I think even though they're very expensive to buy, they cost that one cost me $55. I don't think they're little plastic stops on them. I don't think you can put it back on them. I don't know. He didn't bring it back to me, but he said he'll bring it to me tomorrow. But he took it off because there was a huge rattlesnake out there, and he was trying to get the dogs away from the rattlesnake. He said that thing was huge. The rattle was really long, and the rattle tells you how old a rattlesnake is. Every time it sheds its rattle, it develops another ring on the rattle. So anyway, so the dogs were all trying to get at the snake, and the only way he could get Freya was to grab her. I don't know if he didn't try to put the collar back on her, or maybe he was too upset. I don't know. But I was upset with him. I was like, could you just not take that collar off of her? But yeah, we, he called a friend who has a shotgun to come and get it, come and get the rattlesnake, because we don't need them around here. It's a time of year when they start coming out, and you know, we've lost one dog to rattlesnakes before, so I don't know what happened. I think they know to stay away from them. We just assume that's what happened to the one dog. We don't know that that's what happened to her, but the reason I think the dogs know to stay away from them is because they don't, like, when they go after something, they go after it. And with a rattlesnake, they don't go after it. They just kind of circle around it. Now, I don't know if they know how to get, you know, how far they need to stay from it, but for some reason they don't actually go after it. Honey Bear thinks that it's time to go outside because I'm up. Daddy, I don't want her to go out. I don't want her to. So, I may have lost $55 and no way to protect my dog from the fleas. They've worked really well for months, you know, they would last 8 months. And I don't have to worry about it again. If you use the flea drops, you have to have the vet visit. You have to, and then it costs that much a month for that stuff. So I guess, well, it's been about a year since I've done that, so. Honey, get out of the litter box. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Only that dog had some brains. Anyway. So, I did an Amish day last week where took them into town, and oh good, I got a knot back here. How'd that happen? Is that the kind that all you have to do is pull it and it comes out? Ah, good, okay. There we go. So, yeah, and they had sold a bunch of my little needle threaders. I was excited about that. I really need to make some more and get them over there, but I have not done that. I mean, it's not anything I'm really making money off of it, but it's I don't know, something useful. But there was a garage sale, estate sale over here. The Amish do auctions now, and they do them for other people too. And so I went over there to see if there were any arts and craftsy stuff, and there was nothing. I could have bought some hoops But it was one of those things where you go and you look at what's there the day before, and then on the day of the auction, you go and you can buy. But I was like, I looked at that bin of crafty stuff, and it wasn't really crafty stuff in there. I don't know why they said that, but I didn't want it bad enough to go back the next day, so I left it. I usually just, like when I do these stamped cross stitches. Can y'all see that honey bear nose? Oh, sweet girl. When they, anyway, I stitch in hand when I do these. But I found when I was working on that other one, it was easier for me to keep track of the count with it in the hoop. And I'm going to have another cough fit. Hold on. Well, my tea is not warm anymore. But anyway. So, there was that. This weekend, I really enjoyed this weekend. Our church has conference on twice a year, where we have for 2 days, we have meetings that they broadcast them so that, people all around the world can see. And it's just so awesome and uplifting, and it gives you hope. There was one that, I do worry about the state the world's in right now. And I was able to get some comfort over the weekend, through some of the talks and everything, and I really like getting that little boost. They're always good talks, and I'm going to put the link below if anybody's interested in it. Just to share a little bit of what I was able to partake of over the weekend. I think that what's going to save the world is if the world can turn to God, if we can learn to be Christ-like, and I think that the hard part is finding the line where you draw the line of standing firm and being peaceful. That's what's hard. But I'm gonna see what that symbol. I think that might be a French knot symbol before I stitch over it. Okay, it is a full stitch, so I won't stitch over it. Seems like that's in the middle of the square, not on the square. I don't know how to handle that. I truly don't. Well, I'll do that stitch and then skip one. Maybe I should look at the chart. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll need to look at the chart. Anyway, I'll put the link for that conference or one of the sessions there, and from there, if you want to watch more, there's plenty to be watched. And I don't know, I would just encourage you to watch it if you're looking for peace and joy. I want to thank you for joining me for the diamond painting effect with Cori. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.